Hola, talofa, and aloha. Hello. Welcome back. We went over yesterday how Hakeem Jeffries was kind of giving in to the Republicans, saying they had the House, the Senate, the judicial, the executive, all the places, and the Democrats really can't do nothing right now. So AOC says the same thing, but slightly different. The majority report covers it like it's a win. Let's check them out.
Remember the other day we heard Hakeem Jeffries.
Oh, oops, wait. Again, I gotta change things. My bad. Let's see. Take it back.
To the press. Remember the other day we heard Hakeem Jeffries say to the press, we have no leverage. They have the presidency, they have the House, they have the Senate. We have no leverage. And then it was reported he went off to try and mend fences with these billionaire crypto boys in California. Here is
going to the people that count.
Is AOC articulating the same dynamic, but doing it in a different way and using, and in fact, she's not going to say we don't have leverage. She's using leverage because she knows they have a reconciliation bill they want to pass and they want to keep the government from shutting down. And she knows how to use the leverage despite the fact that the Democrats don't have. Listen to the way she articulates this.
We should be very clear with the American people that the House is governed by a Republican majority, the Senate is governed by a Republican majority, and the White House has a Republican president. And if they want to pass their agenda, Republicans need to conjure up the votes for them to pass their own bills.
That's it. That's the way you take the exact same set of facts that Hakeem Jeffries does, and you use it for leverage rather than saying it's that because we have no leverage.
What did she say that was different than Hakeem Jeffries? She didn't say anything about withholding funds or anything. She said that they have all the power, and if they want to pass bills, they just have to use the power that they have. It is so weird to see people who had, like, they used to have their own self-thought, right? And now they go into this Democratic TDS where they can't see anything but Donald Trump, and Donald Trump is the worst thing ever. Like, they forget about George Bush or Ronald Reagan. Like, are you serious? Or Truman? So many bad people in our past, depending on if you want to go recent or far, Dick Cheney, this Cheney. I mean, oh my goodness. And you act like, oh my God, how is Trump so bad that they can't see anything?
And you use it for leverage rather than saying it's that because we have no leverage. And while we're on it, Diego, and I'm going to let you go because I've got plenty to say on this.
Thank you.
Put up this Axios reporting. Closed-door meeting for House Democrats yesterday included a gripe fest.
Ooh, going over the same thing.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot.
Can you guess where the gripe fest is? Are they saying, hey, Hakeem Jeffries, why are you going and meeting with all of these crypto guys when our country's literally under assault from them? Hey, Hakeem Jeffries, why are you going out there and saying we have no leverage? Why?
That's just what AOC said, but she was all brave and strong for it. These guys are getting just weird.
Hey, why would you say that? What? And the Gripe Fest is directed at liberal grassroots organizations.
Exactly. Us,
sources
the people.
tell us.
The Dems are telling you they don't want you. Look, please, if you're watching this video, you're probably a political nerd like me. You love politics. You love to just engage in the political scene or whatnot. Please, call the Green Party. Go online, the Green Party, whatever you call that. Look it up. If you're more right-wing, call the Libertarian Party. Let's do this. Let's have some fun. Let's open some stuff up. But first, if you're left-wing, the Democrats are telling you they do not want you. They don't want us. They not like us. They not. All right? So look, we got 2 years for the midterms. Let's see what we can do. If you're watching this video, please just call your Green Party in the next couple days. See what they say. Hey, you should probably even run for Congress, office, something. Even just the local school board, all the way up to Congress. Because if you're watching this video, you're political. I'm sure that I mean, I don't know how you would stumble upon my video if you're not political. So let's call the local Green Party, because we need people. It's a people-powered party, and without you, we don't have power. But without you, the Democrats still have power. Without you, the Republicans still have power. Why? Because they got money. The Democrats don't care if they win or lose. They still getting paid. Hakeem Jeffries is still getting paid. He's still getting to be on TV saying stuff. They don't care about you, not at all. Try me out real quick. One time, 2 years. 2 years, give me 2 years. It's not. You don't even have to wait to the presidential thing. We could do it on the midterm. See what we can do for the midterm. If in 2 years, if you do what I ask you to do, and in 2 years it works out, hey, stick with it. If in 2 years it doesn't work out, all right, go back to voting blue no matter who. It's not gonna hurt, right?
Why it matters. Members of the Steering and Policy Committee, with House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries in the room, complained activist groups like Move On and Indivisible have facilitated thousands of calls to members' offices.
Thousands of wasted calls to people who do not want to hear from you. The Green Party wants to hear from you. These thousands of people. You watching this video, all of you watch Majority Report, all of you watch Secular Talk, all of you watch Breaking Points, probably some of you watch Humanist Report. The guy from Canada, I forget his name offhand, the Rational National, all these people, the leftist mafia, all you go on their thing and start in the comments texting about the Green Party. Let's start a movement. Let's do this. Start a movement. Let's build this movement. Talk to all the people who are left, who are progressive, who are upset with the Democrats because they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing for us. All those people, just talk to them. Please, just try it out for a couple weeks. See what they say back to you, and then for this 2 year span, let's run for me, please. See what happens.
Good job.
I'm gonna run for you. You run for me. Is that the committee that nominates who's going to chair these different committees?
And like fills out their membership too.
Oh, is that the one that said that we should have Connolly be the head of the government accountability committee?
They sit here making fun of the party they're going to tell you to vote for.
Bragging to a MSNBC host that we made them really scramble. Meanwhile, he's delivering this message sort of like sideways and talking out like as if the microphone is 40 miles away from him. Public messaging. People are pissed. A senior House Democrat who was at the meeting said of lawmakers' reactions to the call. Oh, are you getting calls from your constituents? Are you getting calls from your constituents? Oh.
But it's not the ones that are giving them big money, right? They don't want to hear from you. If you're giving them $5, $10, $20 here and there, they ain't got time for you. If you're giving them big money, or if you got the big money to give them, they'll just go in the room and ask you for it, right? They got time for you. You got their ear. We don't got their ear. If you want the Green Party, it'll be your ear. You need to go put your ear in the Green Party you run. You become the Hakeem Jeffries or Donald Trump or whatever. You don't necessarily have to be them, but be the fighter against them. If y'all want to fight, let's fight. Let's do this. Let's get in a party and do this. Democratic Party, they're going to fight us.
Is that true? The Democrats said Jeffries himself is very frustrated at the groups.
Oh, interesting language.
Who are trying to stir up a more confrontational opposition to Trump. Are you kidding me?
I want to buy.
Jeffries' office did not immediately reply to a request for comment. There are a lot of people who were like, we've got to stop the groups from doing this.
Oh my gosh.
Wait a second.
So I appreciate the comments. I do. Keep them coming. If you agree or disagree, I love them. I love the conversation, converse with each other, keep it cool. But yeah, this is what we need to do. Where was I going?
This is how they're going to exercise for comment. There are a lot of people who are like, we've got to stop the groups from doing this.
Oh, yes. We got to stop the groups from doing this. We are the groups. We are the progressives. We are the people. They don't want our input. I want your input. The Green Party wants your input. Just go to the Green Party for a minute. Like, even if you go to the Green Party and become a member, The whole thing is let's create the story. Let's get one of these in Axios. The Green Party membership has gone up 1,000%, 5,000% over the last week, month, whatever it is, right? And get this going. You don't have to vote green if you're still scared when the time comes, and you gotta vote blue no matter who because Trump is just that bad. Fine. I won't know. Nobody will know. Only you will know. It doesn't even do what you gotta do. But we need to at least try. We've done the movement within the Democratic Party a few times, right? We've done it, and it doesn't work. They chop us down. You know they do. Let's try it one time. One time. If we get one Bernie Sanders style movement within the Green Party, one Barack Obama style movement within the Green Party, one Donald Trump size, not quite style, but size movement in the Green Party. Did I say Democratic Party on the other two? If I said Democratic Party, I meant Green Party. But you know what I'm saying? If we get those movements in the Green Party, what will happen is even if we don't win that election, we will sustain it. We will keep people at, we will keep doing rallies, keep the people up, and we will keep it going. And that way, in the midterms, we'll get some people in. All it takes is one movement, and now then we got to sustain it. Donald Trump has showed this. The Republicans, they would rather keep their movement, even if it's a little bit off to the side from what they want, right? The Democrats are like, nah, you on the other side, you with the people, we don't want that movement, so they're gonna squash it. Come to the Greens, please, and just let's see what happens. Experiment, just an experiment. You can still vote for Democrats, so just let's make the article in Axios and the Washington Post and all that stuff, whatever other magazines, the Green Party, oh my gosh, you're going up so much, what are the Dems gonna do? Let's just at least make the story.
Wait a second. This is how they're going to exercise their leverage. This is what they're going to spend their time on. Nah, we've got to stop the Trump administration from doing this. Nah, we've got to make the Trump administration pay a massive political price for this. Nah, we've got to hang every action by.
Again, they prefer Trump to Bernie Sanders style politics, right? They cheated Bernie Sanders because they'd rather have Trump, and they put up Hillary Clinton against Trump, and I knew she was going to lose. I'm pretty sure they knew she was going to lose, unless they were delusional, the Democratic leadership or whatnot. But, I mean, they'd rather have Trump-style politics, the Democrats would, the establishment Democrats. And the establishment Democrats are the ones who control the party. You can't, Marianne Williamson tried to get in there, couldn't do nothing. AOC can't get no leadership. No progressive, no leftist can do anything in the Democratic Party. It's just not going to happen.
By Elon Musk, who's unpopular around every neck of a Republican lawmaker in every district, in every state across the country. No, we've got to stop the groups from doing this.
He's telling you, instead of saying, oh, we got to do something, or even doing something against the Republicans, they're stopping us. The Democrats, he's telling you himself. He's going to tell you after this, you have to vote blue no matter who. He's going to tell you that. He's just going to. Stop it, Sam. But he's going to tell you that. But he's telling you they don't care about you. They don't even want to hear you. Why would you tell them to vote for this?
People are concerned that they're saying we're not doing enough, but we're not in the majority, said one member. Do they not think they have anything to do now? Except for get together and complain about the groups? Some Democrats see the callers as barking up the wrong tree, given their limited power as the minority in Congress. It's been a constant theme of us saying, please call the Republicans. Representative Don By, a Democrat from Virginia, said, really? They're going to call the Democrats? Why wouldn't they call the people they voted for? Maybe they work on the Republicans if you articulate to the American public that the Republicans are at fault. And this is really strong stuff.
That's why you love him, isn't it?
I reject and resent the implication that congressional Democrats are simply standing by passively, said Representative Richie Torres from New York. At the meeting where everybody goes to say they're frustrated with the groups. the voters.
I mean, they're telling you, man, they don't want you. How much more can they do than just tell you? It's in the papers. Even Secular Talk, Kyle Kalinske, he's telling you they don't want you. Sam Cedar right here, our Majority Report, is telling you they do not want you. What more can someone do? Like, when you go to the bar and you hit on a chick and she tells you no like 5 times, she probably doesn't want you, man. Like, just go on to the next. It's cool, man. It's not everybody's for everybody. Democratic Party is not for people. It's for corporations. The Green Party is for people. But we live in a corporate state that they're going to put these commercials out, put these people out, got paying Sam Cedar money. I'm not saying the Democrats are necessarily paying the money, but he's getting paid doing this, right? Same as Kyle Kalinske and Crystal Ball, they're getting paid to be Democrats. Stop it. Like, people, that's the hard part. If we're going to have a people-powered party, it's going to take people to do it. It's going to take people who don't make millions of dollars a year to join up to do this. It's going to take people who actually work, who work 2 or 3 jobs sometimes, right? If you work 2 or 3 jobs, you may not be able to run. Cool, just join the Green Party and vote Green when you get a chance. But if you do work 2 or 3 jobs, if you run, if you get in, you get Nancy Pelosi's salary, right? You get that for a couple terms, and then we get out and get your retirement and pass it on to somebody else. But that's what I think, one thing that we should use Congress as a people. We should go ahead and try to get into Congress, especially as a people-powered party. We get each other into Congress, into these places. Now we got retirement. You serve 1 or 2 terms and then step down and let somebody else, another people person, come in. And now we're getting everybody retirement. And we don't have to worry about capitalism anymore. Like, Donald Trump never had to worry about capitalism in his life. Elon Musk the same. And then all these, Nancy Pelosi, anybody who got into government, they don't have to worry about it no more. They don't have to pay nothing. They're good. They got enough money. Well, they do have to pay. But they got enough money, they can pay whatever they want. It doesn't matter. They just got their little card swipe. It's easy for them. Let's help each other out. Let's do the same for each other, if for no other reason. How about that? If for no other reason. Let's just go to the Green Party, vote each other in office so we can all get retirement. Everybody serve 1, 2 terms, and then help somebody else get in, and we all get retirement. Avoid capitalism, all of us. We can do it. But can I get this started? What's going on here?
Indivisible co-founder Leah Greenberg said people are angry, scared, and they want to see more from their lawmakers right now than floor speeches about Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. If you know, you know.
If you want to get steroid-like...
Indivisible is urging people who are scared to call their members of Congress, whether they have a Democrat or Republican, and make specific procedural asks. In other words, no votes for anything. None. Take your photo off of Friends of Doge websites. Stop going to Silicon Valley and courting more billionaires who are pissed that they're not in on the gravy train that Elon Musk has.
That's the whole point for Democrats and Republicans, is the gravy train. You know that. Why are you acting like you don't?
Are you effing kidding me? They're complaining that their voters are too activated?
That would never be a Green Party thing.
If they can't do anything,
we would never complain that our voters are too activated. Are you saying, why would you tell people to be in a party that doesn't want its voters to be activated? Please, people, keep the comments coming. Please do. I love it. I love to talk to people, respond. I love dialogue. I love it. I love it. But they don't want your dialogue. He's telling you. But he's going to tell you to stay in the party for some reason. But why not go to a party that wants your dialogue, that wants your thought, that wants you to actually run, that wants your mother, your sister, your son, your daughter, your wife, your husband to run? Somebody you know. It might not have to be you. Not everybody is for politics. Not everybody wants to run. Not everybody likes to talk in front of people. And that's fine. But 1 out of every 3, 1 out of every 4, whatever it is, I don't know, 1 out of every 10. I don't know the number of people. But all of you that care about your own voice, if you care about your own personal voice, you should be in the Green Party. If you care about your sister's voice, your brother's voice, your mother, your father, or anybody other than you that you know if you care about their voice, they should be in the Green Party. You should be in the Green Party because you care about their voice. He is telling you right now, the Democrats do not care about your voice. They don't even want to hear it. They're complaining because you are giving them your voice. They're upset about that. There's a story in the paper saying that you are talking to them too much. Come talk to us. Come and talk to us. I will listen to you. Everything you want to say, I'll listen.
Then what difference does it make if their offices are being flooded with phone calls? Is it interrupting what? Their coffee breaks?
Donor calls.
Put up these numbers. Put up Richie Torres' numbers.
Donor calls. But still vote blue no matter who.
Call Richie Torres and apologize for being so aroused, as Chuck Schumer says. I want you to...
Okay, Sam's talking about calling your local, or not, he's talking about calling the Democrats and bitching at them and whatnot. So I wanted to say, look at the Green Party, obviously. Let's see. Everything we do is based on our 4 pillars: peace, ecology, social justice, democracy. Peace. Our country's long wars and worldwide military presence are immoral and unsustainable. Our military budget must be cut dramatically. So one of the things is we want to end the forever wars. That's something that we say all the time. Ecology. The human cost of climate change is too high. We need to get off fossil fuels and onto renewable energy. Now, regardless if you believe in man-made climate change, just technology says we need to use things like solar, geothermal, even nuclear, right? Like, if we're going to go into outer space, we're not going to use fossil fuels to go into outer space. And yes, we do right now, but we're not going to use fossil fuels to go into outer space and maintain in outer space. You want to go into outer space, we're going to need like nuclear or some kind of solar power that can catch the sun out in space or whatever. But beyond that, food forest and taking care of your land, right? Like ecology is these forest fires that we've had in California and around places, floods in the East Coast and whatnot, hurricanes. When we have that, we would build ecologically wise, if that's the word, through our ecology or for ecology, we would build against forest fires, if that's the word. We would build to prepare for storms and floods and all that stuff, right? So there's ways to build. Social justice. Falling wages and rising bills are hitting most of us, and the most vulnerable are hit the hardest. We demand a living wage and a real safety net. Is that what you believe in? The wages are falling or being stagnant and bills are rising, and if bills are rising and wages are stagnant, then wages are kind of falling. Sitting most of us, not the wealthy, not the donor class. And most the vulnerable, or the most vulnerable, are being hit the hardest. That is totally true. And us, the people, are the most vulnerable. Now, if you're at the top of it and don't feel it quite as much, you probably still feel a little bit. But, the ones that that aren't at the top of it, they're going to feel it more. We demand a living wage and a real safety net. I would love a living wage for everybody. A real safety net. I would like a safety net for everybody. I would like a society so well run that we don't need a safety net, or that just safety nets aren't called safety nets anymore because it's just part of society, right? Like universal healthcare shouldn't be a safety net. Democracy. We demand public financing of elections, open debates, and more representative voting. We also go for ranked choice voting. They should have put that in here, but we talk about ranked choice voting here. There's not here, but also it's in different flyers and whatnot. So if you are for any of these things, like we've talked about in my comment section, if you are for these things, actually, come check out the Green Party a little bit. One more thing I wanted to show, was it elections? Was that it? Run, there it is. So Run Green 2025, you need to update, obviously. But look, join these candidates, make a difference as a Green Party candidate. This is before I got in. They're saying this already. So the thing is this. Not all of them are the best at getting popular or starting the movement or whatever we lack or they lack. I just got in here. We'll find out what I can do. But whatever is lacking from the Green Party, it's the power of the people. We need people. We can't do it without you. We need you. We totally do. There's nothing that I can do if you don't join the Green Party. There's nothing that anybody can do if you don't join them. Now, the Democrats, they can do it all. Everybody's already joined the Democrats. They got money. They got backing. They can do it. But are they? Are they doing it? They're not doing it, I don't think. Right? But the Green Party, literally, Run Green 2025 is asking you to come be part of it. Be part of us. Be part of this party. That they're not the best advertisers in the world. Don't cut them down for that. You only come around every 4 years. That's because ABC, NBC, MSNBC, even the Majority Report, Secular Talk, these left-wing progressive stations don't talk about them. Butch Ware is running for governor in California. Did you know that? How many people know that? You might know that because you're on my channel, and I've said it a couple times, but I'm going to start saying it more. Butch Ware is running for governor of California in 2026. I'm running for U.S. Senate in Hawaii 2026. And I would like you to run for whatever you think you're qualified for. And even if you're not sure that you're qualified for, you know the talking points. You know what progressives want to say. Get up there, get on stage, and try to say it the best you can. If we get some people out there, and we get normal people out there, and some of us stutter, and some of us aren't ready, and look funny, like, people will see that. People will see that we're real people. Some of us will get up there and talk just fine. Some of us might not. And that's, hey, it's great to be a real person. But even if you get up there and stutter and can't produce what you're trying to say, they can go to the Green Party platform and see what you're backing and see what you're going to do. And they're like, oh, this dude on the school board, he doesn't speak real great in public, but this is what he wants to push. I'm still voting for that dude. I mean, and then we got other Greens that are going to be talking well. And I'm just saying, if that's a possibility that you feel like you don't talk so well, kind of got rambling there. But if you feel like you don't talk so well, don't worry about that, because that'll just show that we're bringing regular people into the fold. And that's what we need to do.
To call Richie Torres' office in D.C. and Bronx and say, I apologize as a Democratic voter,
calling Richie
as a
Torres.
Democratic activist, for being so aroused about what's going on. You guys carry on.
Take your time to
I'm just calling to provide you support. Sorry we're so aroused.
Get aroused for the green. Get excited.
This is unbelievable.
I mean, this is unbelievable to me.
I've seen Democrats do nothing before. But to complain...
I've seen Democrats do nothing before. So what they're just used to it. They want you to be used to it. I'm 45. I'm a little bit older. Not the oldest. But I watched Barack Obama. That was 2008. I was 28, 29. And he just, wow. He spoke so well. I love Barack Obama. I was like, yes. He went into office and did nothing. He fined me for not being able to afford health insurance. I got fined. I'd say at least 3 out of his 8 years in office, if not 4 or 5. After the ACA passed, I think there was 1 or 2 years that I didn't get fined. And when Trump got in, he canceled that fine. But really, in the ACA, if you couldn't afford health insurance, I had to pay. Well, not just me. Some people had to pay fines for that. That's not progressive. That's not cool. That's Democratic Party, though.
What if one day...
I resent it. Love L.A. I love L.A. Called Torres in D.C. and the Bronx. They don't like it. Oh.
Call your local.
Well, did you apologize for being so aroused?
That's the most important. Yeah, show empathy to this poor guy.
You have any idea what they're going through?
All right, well, Sam is just going to keep telling you how bad the Democrats are. He'll tell you to vote blue no matter who anyway. Can't get on board with that. please call the Green Party if you can. I mean, everyone can. Please call the Green Party if it strikes you, if you feel so. If you're progressive, the Dems aren't doing nothing for you. Even the people who are telling you to back the Dems are telling you that the Democrats aren't doing anything for you. If it's that clear that they're not going to do anything for you, why pay these people? Why put them in office? Why? It'd be better. Why? Just stay home. Do nothing. But go green. Run in the Green Party and give somebody hope. Give somebody to vote for. We have to do it. Like I said, I'm 45. I've never been in politics. I've never ran for office before. Most regular people don't want to run for office. Most regular people don't want to be in control of stuff. Most regular people don't want to be the leader. But if regular people need to be the focus of politics, then regular people need to run. It's just what it is. I was on Facebook talking all my mess. Oh, people need to do this, people need to do that. People started calling me out. Well, you do something. And you know what? I was like, all right, I'm gonna do something. And I started a nonprofit in 2016. Check out my introduction videos. It talks about the nonprofit a lot. Probably only talks about the nonprofit, I think, right now. But it got shut down because of COVID. A lot of stuff got shut down because of COVID. So check that out if you want. But like the point of that is, it's us. It's the people. We have to do something. The corporations, the money people, they do stuff. They're gonna control us if we let them. If we want to change that chart where we're here and they're there, we have to step into politics and we have to make it happen ourselves. And that's the truth. The Democratic Party won't let us do it. Bernie Sanders is a proven test case. Barack Obama shows the same. You take the Black Panther Party, you just killed them, right? So, on a fairly serious note right now, just the Green Party is really the only chance. If you're a people person, if you're a left winger, if you're a progressive, you need to get in the Green Party. And if you can speak well, you need to run. If you're willing to, you need to run. Even if you can't speak well. If you're just willing to run, if you can write well, if you can do anything well, if you have the same principles as us, please, if you can, run. But other than that, just sign up and support the Green Party because we will support you. And you know this if you get your news from across the spectrum.